Thank you so much for joining us tonight for the 2021 Infinite Hope Scholarship Gala, our annual benefit for the Ideal Education Foundation. Sit tight, the program will begin shortly.
Yeah. Service. It's for all my high risers. We all deserve crowns. Yeah, as kids we dreamed of making it. Ain't no mistaking it. You could look at the levels and analyze what we taking it. Visits back to the neighborhood instantly brings a smile. Hugging my mama friends that I ain't seen in a while. I know, I'm getting older and getting fine. I'm looking just like my daddy, I'm getting better with time. I'm humble and down to earth. I'm looking up at the sky. I'm fascinated with stars and grateful they all align. You see how they connected, that's a constellation. Ain't bothered by your opinion, that's an observation. Don't be worried about my pockets, what's your occupation? Either you liking what you see,
or you just concentrating.
Cause me, I'm laser focused, success coming like locusts. I'm here for the whole thing, they really thought that they broke us. These black girls is magic, y'all acting like y'all ain't noticed. They better than everything, including that hocus pocus, yes I. Yeah. Hey, as long as you fighting, they can never hold you down. The only thing hanging overhead is the crown now. Hey. Only thing they can put over your head is a crown. Yeah. As long as you fighting, they can never hold you down. The only thing hanging overhead confidence is not a thing. Sleep deprived but got a lot of dreams. The revolution inside me won't come across your screen. Don't be so woke you can't tend to none of your Dr. Kings. I done seen a lot of things. A bunch of billionaires making minimum wage. The circle wasn't supportive and fears the form of a cage. I'm looking back on my life, the sacrifices I made. My soul is Atlanta, Georgia, cause it's the home of the brave. Homelessness in LA, bought a crib in Chicago. Gambled on myself thinking this must be the lotto. This is a celebration, got heme and that Moscato. I'm conscious but like to kick it, I'm probably who brought the bottle. Not a role model with real problems. Who grew up with hella traumas. The truth, I still got them. I'm spending time in therapy. Used to think it's embarrassing, so all you other rappers ain't really in no comparison. Hey, as long as you fighting, they can never hold you down. The only thing hanging overhead is the crown now. Only thing they can do is put the crown over your head. As long as you fighting, they can never hold you down. The only thing hanging overhead is the crown now. Hey, you know, when we get together, this is like a family thing. When we get together, tell them. When we get together, tell them. When we get together, tell them. All my brothers kings, all my sisters queens. Let me see you get up. Cause they can never hold you down. Get up. Now what you saying right now? All my brothers kings and all my sisters queens. Let me see you get up. Cause they can never hold you down. What you saying right now? As long as you're fighting, they can never hold you down. The only thing hanging overhead is the crown now. As long as you're fighting, they can never hold you down. The only thing hanging overhead is the crown now. Surviving at a king's level or a queen's level. Either way, we royal. You know? Service, no service.
Wow. As long as you are fighting, as long as you are determined, as long as our youth remain hopeful, nothing and no one can hold them back. What a great kickoff and a wonderful message, especially considering how challenging these 12 months have been for all of us. Good evening. I am John Lee, Chairman of Ideal Education Foundation, and tonight we come to you from Leo High School, the site of our mentorship program. On behalf of our Board of Trustees, I welcome you to the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. 26th Annual Infinite Hope Scholarship Gala. Over the years, we have come before you in many forms, be it a breakfast, a lunch, and yes, even a dinner. Tonight is a first, as we come to you, and I do mean we come directly to you, virtually, right where you are. Although our platform may change over time, our commitment is to showcase the work in which we are so privileged and honored to be engaged. It is the mission of the foundation to provide financial resources to help enhance the educational development of our youth. Of major interest to the foundation is the commitment to African American males residing in underserved Chicagoland communities. We believe our commitment is evident in the supportive youth development programs that we sponsor, and with those organizations whom we collaborate with for program delivery. Organizations like Boy Scouts of America, Chicago Literacy Alliance, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, and so many others help us advance our mission. While the proceeds of this annual fundraiser provide the funding for all of our programs, we believe there can be no greater priority and investment than that of our scholarship program. The foundation's greatest impact on our young men is the mentoring and the role modeling of positive, successful African American men. The message is simple. We want them to know that their current situation does not have to be their permanent condition. Through the scholarship program, we are assisting young men to achieve success through education. Through education, lives are transformed and leaders are developed. Through the foundation, we are opening doors of opportunity for our youth to succeed and be productive citizens of society. Tonight, you will get to witness firsthand the transformational impact that the foundation is having on the lives of our young men throughout the greater Chicagoland area. So, without further delay, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Thank you, John. Good evening. My name is Dante Cleaves, and as your host, I would like to welcome you to the 2021 Infinite Hope Scholarship Gala, which is our signature fundraiser benefiting the Ideal Education Foundation. As John Lee mentioned, normally we would meet in person to celebrate the many accomplishments of these incredibly inspiring young people. Instead, we meet you in the comfort of your own home. How about that? So no need to worry about what fabulous outfit you're gonna kill us with this year, nor the stress of being on time fighting the blistering Chicago cold that we all love so much. We have brought the stage to you. There are a few important housekeeping items I'd like to share with you to get us started. Just below this video, there are some very important buttons. Our donate button, our virtual guest book, our donate button. Did I say donate button? I think y'all get the point. Please use the donate button at any time during this event to make a contribution and take a moment to sign our RSVP list if you have not done so already. We'd love to know that you cared enough about our scholars' future that you graciously gave of your time, attention, hope, prayers, and of course, what allows us to do this, your dollars. Now, I'm excited to introduce to you not only my dearest friend, but one of the hardest working champions for our youth that I know, Cortez Watkins, Director of Education for the Ideal Education Foundation.
Thank you, Dante. Since 1992, the Foundation has supported educational and advocacy programming for the youth of Chicago. Programs such as the Frederick Douglass Oratorical Contest, our flagship mentorship program at Leo Catholic High School, the Health Initiative Project Alpha, and so many others. As pillars within the community, we serve by providing civic engagement, voter education, as well as financial resources for higher education. We deliberately strive to meet the needs of our community by identifying critical areas and then defining how we can dedicate our time and resources. This process enables us to leverage our capacity across various communities. I believe our programs and initiatives truly offer tangible examples of love for all mankind. We never underestimate the impact we can make in every life that we touch. For the Foundation, impact is receiving those calls or visits from mentees sharing their excitement about reaching their goals. Impact consistently teaches generation after generation how to pay it forward. Impact is knowing we're always there to support their growth and development no matter the challenges or mistakes. Impact is the Ideal Education Foundation. Tonight, we have the privilege of sharing some of our current mentees, scholarship awardees, and a few other special guests. Here are their stories.
My name is Damon Ward. I'm a senior here at Leo High School, and I've been a part of the mentorship program since my freshman year. One major obstacle that stops me from achieving most of my major goals is the fact that I'm an African American male. A lot of times in society, that's a very that's a big restriction, and you can't do as many things, and you constantly have that feeling that people are against you or that someone is holding you down and they don't want to see you succeed in life. Since the mentorship program, I think that I've changed in maturity and my dedication, and just giving me that sense of being able to do things on time and also put forth as much effort into the things that I'm doing, and also to take school a little more seriously because it gets very important in high school and it gets even more important in college. So I feel as though that change in a mindset is what really helped me that maturity is what really helped me to get where I am today. Support is important to me because I think that is the main thing that builds communities and societies and relationships. So I think that without support, we wouldn't be where we are today. That improvement can help future generations to get farther in whatever tasks that we probably couldn't complete in our lifetime. Hope to me means to have faith and belief that you can achieve any goal that you put your mind to. So as long as you have hope and as long as you have the motivation to keep going, then you can do whatever you put your mind to. You can become whatever you want. One thing I would like to say to my mentors is thank you for supporting me and helping me to realize my self-worth as an African-American man and as a man in general. Thank you all for giving me the motivation to complete the goals and tasks that have been set before me. And I thank you all for dedicating as much time and effort into helping me come to where I am today. I think I would tell my freshman year self before joining this program that they are as invested in you as you are in them. So if you give them your time, your support, and your effort, they'll give you as much of their time, support, and effort too. And they'll help you get through your high school experience. And whatever worries you have, they're there to help you, and they're there for you.
My name is Shaka Rawls. I'm a very proud principal of Leo Catholic High School, a storied institution located on the south side of Chicago. We've been servicing the students in this community for over 90 years. I learned about the Ideal Educational Foundation from a good friend of mine, Brother Cortez Watkins. Cortez approached me in my first year as principal of Leo High School and had this idea of bringing this program in to service our students. Since then, we worked out all the details and have been servicing over 150 students over those 5 years. One of the most difficult things that we face is the lack of male presence in our communities. This mentorship program not only couples with the work that we're doing here at Leo High School, but provides a great complement to our work. What we're doing is exposing our students to more men who are active in their communities, who are in their own right civic and community leaders, and giving them access to have conversations with them on a more intimate level. Over the last 5 years, we've seen great success from the program. Our students are now finishing, some of them are finishing college, some of them have entered into the armed services, some of them are engaged in apprenticeship programs with the electrical or the pipe fitters union. Our students have been able to be exposed to a number of different careers that they wouldn't have even known existed if it were not for this program. We've seen some great success and we really hope to see more in the future. It's been very difficult to split my time during the pandemic. We found that sometimes students feel alone and isolated during the pandemic. And programs like the Idea Educational Foundation provides a great asset to us so that even if I'm stretched too thin, other mentors of like-minded individuals can reach out to our students and give them a sense of belonging, a sense of community. One of the core tenets of being a part of Leo High School, it's an all-male, predominantly African-American school, and we talk a lot about brotherhood. Now more than ever, we need each other. There's a lack of African-American male presence in our communities, and this mentorship program brings in more men that look like us, that we can see as role models, as community stakeholders, as civic leaders, and bring them inside of our building to have real, intimate conversations with our young men. We hope that they one day will become leaders as well.
My name is Karan Ahmad. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and currently I'm a freshman civil engineering major attending Howard University. My mentor has guided me from the Ideal Education Foundation to Howard University through instilling the concepts of advancement, education, community, student life, and all other encompassing things that bring together a well-rounded college individual. Without the guidance from the Ideal Education Foundation and my mentor, that I wouldn't truly understand the power of being a Howard University student. I applied for the Ideal Education Foundation scholarship because I was honestly looking for another platform that uplifted Black students who are looking for support during these times. Scholarship and financial aid has helped me in the fact that I mean, it's literally helped fund my goals, fund my dreams. Attending Howard University is still very surreal to me. This school has always been my dream school. Attending the school with scholarships definitely makes it even better because, you know, not even just for Howard, but all schools nowadays are incredibly expensive. And I don't think that it would have even been a topic on the table if to attend this school if I didn't have different scholarships such as this one that helped me. My goal after college is to pursue the environmental design field, where I propose designs for schools and other structures to help enforce a more sustainable society for our future generations.
Such amazing stories from our community partners. Now, I would like to introduce a musical performance from one of our mentees. Please enjoy.
Can you just stay through the night? Turn down the bed and the blind before you turn around. Can you just stay through the night? Let me breathe you in till gravity bends, till we fall in a hole in the line. We'll make this our kingdom, somewhere where good luck travels and not to fight. 'Cause I may not know a lot of things, but I feel it in my chest. No, I won't let the blue flames die. We can't lose hope just yet, 'cause this one's just once in a lifetime. And you're scared to love, but it's alright. I may not know a lot of things, but I know that we're surefire. Know that we're surefire. Yeah. Can't keep this bed warm on the left side. When something is cold, it's a goodbye. Why don't you turn around, ignore all that from the outside? The world is a nightmare, wake up and say it. Let me be on your side. We'll make this our kingdom, somewhere where good luck travels and not to fight. And oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my God, I'm so tired of fighting. Let go, give in, let go and give up. Oh, I may not know a lot of things, but I feel it in my chest. No, I won't let the blue flames die. We can't lose hope just yet, 'cause this one's just once in a lifetime. And you're scared to love, but it's alright. I may not know a lot of things, but I know that we're surefire. Know that we're surefire. And oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my God, I'm so tired of fighting. Let go, give in, let go and give up. Oh, I may not know a lot of things, but I feel it in my chest. If you just let the blue flames die, the devil wins this bet. Always once, just once in a lifetime. And you're scared to love, but it's alright. I may not know a lot of things, but I know that we're
Thank you, and what a wonderful performance, Chandler. Hi, my name is Marcus A. Payne, and I serve as Vice Chairman of the Board of Trustees and member of the Scholarship Committee for the Ideal Education Foundation. I have the honor of introducing you to 12 outstanding scholars who have distinguished themselves as dedicated students. These students have achieved the highest levels of academic success, and in some instances, even athletic success, while providing service to their communities in the midst of balancing the challenges of being a young adult during these unprecedented times. As a result of their scholastic accomplishments, these students are attending or en route to institutions of higher learning throughout the country. Today, we are thrilled to award over $22,000 in scholarships in 5 different categories, thanks to your donations and those of our generous sponsors. Each one of your financial contributions makes it possible for students to pursue their dreams and professional passions. They assist with purchasing textbooks that our students so desperately need to excel academically, or they assist with making that rent payment in the absence of which a student might find themselves homeless. Every dollar you give makes a difference in the lives of our young people, and for that, and we are forever grateful. Here are the recipients of the coveted Dr. Martin Luther King Infinite Hope Scholarship. The winners are Adam Montgomery, a senior and future doctor attending Northwestern University; Kyle Hurd, a senior at Lindblom Math and Science Academy; Cayman Woods, a sophomore at the University of Iowa; Omari Rashid, a senior at Lindblom Math and Science Academy; Marcellus Lindsley, a junior at Fisk University majoring in business; and finally Clifford Armstead III, a senior at Leo High School. Next are the recipients of the Dante and Kiana Cleves Scholarship. And the winner is Karan Ahmad, a freshman at Howard University, majoring in civil engineering. The Harding Graham Memorial Scholarship. And the recipients are Damon Ward, a senior at Leo Catholic High School, and Nicholas Bouet, a senior at Bowen High School. And finally, and quite fitting, is the awarding of our last scholarship for the evening. This particular scholarship has special meaning to many of us as it is in the memory of our immediate past Foundation Board Chairman, Mr. Eddie Jones II. Chairman Jones, after leading the Ideal Education Foundation's board for many years, passed away in 2019, leaving a strong foundation on which we stand today. The recipient of the inaugural Eddie Jones Memorial Scholarship is Ethan Gamble, a senior at Homewood Flossmoor High School. I want to congratulate each of our winners tonight for all of their academic accomplishments so far and wish them the best in this next season of their lives. Now let me introduce one of our community partners, Mr. James Ramos, the president of the Iota Delta Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Thank you, Marcus. I'm honored to be here this evening. I come to you as a representative of one of many organizations that is able to support the endeavors of the Foundation's programming. I want to take a moment to thank many of my chapter members and so many others in the community that continue to show up and support young Black men in Chicago. The African proverb, "It takes a village to raise a child," seems to be relevant now more than ever. This generation has and is currently experiencing something beyond what any of us could have imagined. While so much is out of our control, we are committed to prepare these young men for the greatest usefulness in the causes of humanity, freedom, and dignity, while encouraging the highest and noblest form of manhood. After all that we have encountered over the last few months, we have chosen to provide hope. The best way to not feel hopeless is to get up and do something. Don't wait for good things to happen to you. If you go out and make some good things happen, you will fill the world with hope and will fill yourself with hope. With that, I leave you with a story of hope.
Hi, my name is Clifford Armstead III, and I currently attend Leo Catholic High School, and I'm a senior.
And my name is Shakisha Black, and I am Clifford's mom. Since Clifford joined the program, I've seen a change as far as him having more confidence, definitely more. He's always been a respectable child, but I see him maturing in his responsibility level. He's wanting to help out more. I even see him trying to be a mentor to his brother at home, to his friends. It's growing him for the better. When he was a freshman and he first started, I think that he had to have more confidence, and he had to realize that he was a young man just like the next young man. And I think that he just got to a point where at first he didn't have he needed that push. So I see him now, he's more vocal with things. I think that he has the desire and the aspiration to do more things and speak more. He used to be the person that wanted to sit back and not talk as much, but now I see him talking more because he sees that he can be what anyone else can. So that was important for me.
I have showed my upperclassmen and my mom more respect, and I also showed me how to be a better man, and it showed me that I can be more than when I put my mind to stuff. I would tell my freshman year self something that in the program, I would tell them that it's okay to open up to new things, and it's okay to speak out and speak your mind. Something I would want to tell the mentors, it would be thank you for pouring so much time and effort into me, and it showed me I can really become a great young man in the future.
When people are able to pour into my son, it's important for me because it's heartwarming, because my prayer for him has always been to be able to be around positive people and to have that positivity being poured into him as a mentor. He's a mentee, but as he gets older, he can now be a mentor. So it was important for me because it gave him guidance that maybe I couldn't. He now realizes now that he should plan for his future, that there are other things that he's going to experience when he goes away to college, things that I see him looking forward to that. The way he's adamant on getting the college applications in, and he wants to become this young man now, and I'm excited just to see the mature Clifford. It makes me feel good to know that he doesn't just have the values that I've given him, but he has the values that other people can put into him. Because to me, that's what life is. New experiences and someone telling you the things that they were able to do. And sometimes it can be for the better because someone can share with him, which they have, what they've gone through so that he may not have to go that road. I've seen Clifford's life change since joining the program. This is actually a free program that was offered by the principal in the school. I think it's awesome that they were able to give us that opportunity because as parents, we always want to have our children a part of a mentor program, but sometimes it costs money. So this was a way for us to be able to help the school, but also get our children the mentors that we needed.
I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, and just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will.
Such amazing stories from some of our mentees, and yet there are so many more stories like them. Tonight, we've heard inspiring performances from some special guests. We've heard firsthand the impact our mentorship program has had on families right here in our very own backyards. And we've learned how the pandemic is impacting our young scholars. Now here we are. We've come to the point in the evening where I ask those who can become those who will. Open your hearts and wallets to support our scholars. This past year has been challenging for all of us in one way or another. A global health crisis, abrupt business and school closures, and remote learning. Remote learning, which literally has parents pulling out their hair, including me. It further showcased the many challenges our Black students have had to overcome in comparison to those who don't, for multiple reasons. The Ideal Education Foundation is dedicated to providing resources to enhance the educational development of African American males from underserved communities across the greater Chicagoland area. And folks, we need your support like never before. I used to come to church with a pre-written check because I made up in my mind that that was all I was giving. And then the preacher gets to talk in my life and the choir got to singing how I got over. So I look over to my wife and she'd already have in hand another blank check. Well, today is that day. We ask that you consider giving generously this evening, digging just a little deeper. Every single dollar makes a difference. Your tax-deductible gift will go directly towards supporting mentorship and scholarship opportunities for incredibly bright and gifted young Black men. The Ideal Education Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. 100% of your donation is tax-deductible, and it is easy to give this evening. On your screen, you will see a donate button just below this video and at the top of the page. Just click the Donate Now button, and you will be directed to our very secure giving page where you can select your gift amount to make a contribution online via credit card. It is incredibly inspiring to see our community come together to support our young Black men in need. With that in mind, I am issuing a matching challenge. If we are able to secure 20 new donors, my wife and I will donate an additional $1,000 to the Ideal Education Foundation. Remember, 100% of your tax-deductible donation will go towards mentorship and scholarship programs to ensure young Black men in Chicago get a fair shot at higher education and life. Let us understand that education is the greatest equalizer for any child, rich or poor, Black or white. Education opens doors that without it would ordinarily be closed. I am proud of our young Black scholars who overcome obstacles daily in pursuit of a brighter future. It gives me infinite hope to know that our future is in great hands. That being said, I hope you will consider joining me in supporting this very important work because I know in my heart that we can change lives, one young Black man at a time. As I reflect on the many challenges our scholars have had to overcome this year, I am reminded of a quote from the great Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope.
We must accept
finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope.
Infinite hope. Infinite hope.
infinite hope.
It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will.
What an exciting and incredible evening. Thank you, Dante. Thanks to you, my brother, for being an extraordinary host, and thank you for your generous support. To our guest performers, thank you. Thank you for sharing your talents with us. Thanks to our scholars and to our parents for sharing your inspiring stories with us. We are honored and delighted to be a part of this partnership. To each and every one of you who joined us this evening, thank you. To those of you who have been on this journey with us over the years, we sincerely, deeply appreciate your continuous support and generosity. We look forward to welcoming each and every one of you and your friends in person at our next gala in January 2022. My final word. A close friend and supporter shared with me recently that hope is a very powerful thing. Hope inspires us all to do that which some may call the impossible. Hope helps us to carry on during difficult times. Always go back to hope. It will get you through the day. Stay safe, be well, and good night.